Friends, Greg Newmaster coming at you again with another action figure review. Today I have Marvel Legends Marvel's Warbird. If you like the video, please like and subscribe and help me to build my channel. This is from the 85th anniversary of Marvel. It's incredible that Marvel's been around for that long and it's impacted so many people's lives, especially myself, and it's been on a little bit of a dip lately in the movies, but it looks like we're about to rebound with Deadpool and Wolverine, which I am super excited for. Going to see that this Friday, opening night, so I'm so excited. On to Warbird, Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, played by Brie Larson. Taking up the role of Carol Danvers, an initially very cool character in the Marvel Universe, in the comics. Brie Larson has not been liked, and I don't know if that's a matter of her acting or just poor writing. I was kind of indifferent towards her. I thought she was just used poorly. She came kind of just like swooped in and saved the day, and especially in like Endgame, and we didn't get enough of a build up with her. Like, she didn't earn it. She just came in and like saved the day, and I think that was like one of the biggest problems with Captain Marvel, and I think people just don't find Brie Larson very likable as a superhero. Like I said, I just feel neutral to her. I don't hate her, but I don't love her. So maybe different casting could have been better, or just a better story in general to establish her in the Marvel Universe. That being said, she's great in the comics. It was always fascinating to me that the reason that X-Men's Rogue was so awesome is because she absorbed Miss Marvel's powers and identity, and that was something that Rogue struggled with, because she absorbed her consciousness into herself, but she got her super strength in flight, and that was always an awesome thing about Rogue. But we never really got to know much about Carol Danvers, at least in the cartoons, X-Men, the animated series. So, onto the figure. This is Miss Marvel's second costume. I think it's the best looking costume. And I think Warbird is my favorite code name of hers. Warbird is just so much better than Miss Marvel, or even Captain Marvel. I just like Warbird. And when I think of Captain Marvel, I think of DC's Captain Marvel, Shazam. Like, as a little kid, I grew up on Captain Marvel from the DC Universe, who is known as Shazam. So I know Marvel is the counterpart to Miss Marvel, and Warbird. But, when I think of Captain Marvel, that's who I think of. So Warbird is just an awesome name, and she's an awesome costume. She's got the high leggings and the high gloves, and sort of like the leotard and the sash, sort of like indicative of the Phoenix costume. They just really loved those kind of costumes for women. In comic books, they always had like a leotard kind of look. So anyhow, let's bust this figure open. Check out the really nice new articulation. The head sculpts look gorgeous. The packaging is just kind of bland. Nice comic book image on the side there. Not sure who the artist is, but a pretty nice image of Warbird, aka Captain Marvel, female Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel. There's the bottom of the box, top of the box, a nice little symbol of Marvel 85th anniversary. And let's pop this baby open and get a good look at her. I'm very excited to get this figure, just because of the sculpt and the articulation. So this initial head sculpt is really nice looking. We got sort of the windswept flowing hair. So that's nice. Facial expression is just neutral, sort of like tough. Her sash is good, really long. A nice soft but hard enough plastic. It's not really rubber. It's more of a harder plastic. So there was a lot of hype about this articulation, especially on the female figure. So finally we have there's a crunch in the hip area, lower waist, and then we have a torso joint where the boobs meet the rib cage. So really nice movement there. What about the head movement? The hair kind of hinders the head from going up and down. We'll pop that off. So that's on a big single barbell joint. So there is articulation for her head to go up and down. She does have butterfly joints in the shoulders, pec area, which is really nice. And they're not flimsy either, which is, she's got nice sculpted shoulders. The thing about female figures is they're so skinny that when they overly articulate the figures, they're very fragile. So this is constructed very well. The double jointed elbows, which I love. The wrist has a hinge in it. So it's the vertical hinge and not the horizontal hinge. We have rotation. What she look like from the back. Looking good. Looking good from the back. Let's see. Her legs, she can do a straddle about that far. She can kick about that high. She's got the wonderful double jointed knees, which I've always been a huge fan of. Which was the most exciting thing about the very original Marvel Legends line from Toy Biz. We got a thigh cut that's a lot lower down. Normally it's up top, but they put it down there. I don't know if I like that very much. But I guess that kind of makes sense. That's interesting though. That's a newer design. So here's the Captain Marvel figure. See, the thigh cut's up there. I think I kind of like the old way better. Anyhow. And as you can see on the original Captain Marvel figure, she only has torso articulation, so there's no crunch there, and there are no butterfly joints. So my Captain Marvel's ankle broke off, so I have it just ghetto taped together. But that's fine. So, but this costume is awesome. I love the little lightning emblem. Logo on the chest. It looks great. It's just the real simplistic black costume with like that lightning bolt, sort of indicative of Storm. Let's get a look at the other head sculpt, which I like. I think I'm gonna display her with this one. She has the relaxed mouth here, so she's showing a little bit of teeth, which I like, and the mask is actually thicker on this one, which is interesting. I love that, and I like the hairstyle too. So I actually think I'm gonna swap this out and put this head sculpt on. And yeah, I like that. I think I like that a lot better. The thicker mask, and she doesn't have as much as of the windswept hair. Still can't really. You can move her head down. You can't tilt it back. So when she flies, what else do we have? We have a set of open hands, so you can display it with some open hands. They get the fingernails sculpted on there, so that's just like swappable hands for different female figures, but you can see the fingernails sculpted there, and you get some cosmic power effect there, and you can put those on the wrists like so, which I really appreciate. I'm pretty sure Captain Marvel has cosmic powers. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure her powers come from the power cosmic, which is similar to the Fantastic Four. She's got ankle joints as well. I don't think I talked about that, and she's got the pivot. So all the nice articulation you want. The sculpt is very nice. We get a nice articulation in the crunch and the torso now. So you get a lot of really nice poses with that. Here she is compared to the original Toy Biz, and this is actually a case of over articulation. So we have like every joint possible on this figure, and it just looks pretty ugly. Even the overly articulated toes. She's got floppy toes, like too many points of art. Like, look at that. There's 1, 2, 3 different cuts in the leg for rotation. You don't need all that. Holy cow. So this is where Toy Biz went a little bit too crazy. As much as I love the Toy Biz line, they were first. We even have finger articulation, which I appreciate that. It just doesn't look the best. She looks so odd compared to this sleek and really nicely designed new figure from Hasbro. So, Warbird, Marvel's Warbird, 85th anniversary, beautiful figure, beautiful sculpt, just the right amount of articulation. Here she is next to Evil Captain America, Hydra Cap. Here she is with Black Widow, who has, this is the newer Black Widow, the anniversary Black Widow, who also has the same articulation, which is really nice. And who else? Here she is next to SH Figure Arts, Spider-Man 2099, which he is a big boy. He is a big boy figure. So, that is Marvel's Warbird. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. And God bless you all, my friends. Peace.